Good morning, everyone. It is 6:30 in the morning and I look dead tired. I am dead tired. We usually get up at this time because my little has to be on the bus by 7 o'clock the latest. So I'm gonna wake him up and we're gonna start the day. You wanna say good morning? No, you wanna hide? You gotta go to school. Say hi. Say good morning. Okay, don't say good morning. I'm sorry. You don't have to say good morning. I love you. Okay. Okay, this one woke up, so we have to take him, right? This one, Hi. We're going to his bus. And it's freezing. I understand how it got so cold so quickly. You want to sit down? Where are we sitting down? Really? It's now 9 o'clock. And my little has sort of gone down for an early nap. He's kind of crying, but like half asleep at the same time. I actually did not expect him to go to sleep this early, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because he was up and down all night, so he didn't really get a good night's sleep. So I'm gonna go do yoga while he naps, and then we're gonna talk. Hey guys, so basically, hi. I'm using my phone again, and I caved and bought a selfie stick. Oh my god. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm just kind of really experimenting because I am technologically handicapped. So I'm just trying to figure out what works best for me. So we'll just figure it out together, I guess. And if anyone has any complaints, you can just let me know. But otherwise, this is what we're gonna do for now. So, I dyed my hair black. I mean, obviously you guys saw from like the morning clips, but I don't know, I thought it was time for a change. I had red for so long and it just wasn't feeling like us. So we're trying black now. We kind of like it. We're kind of digging it. It's kind of pretty awesome. So today we just thought that like we could introduce everyone to, I guess, our system. Our system right now isn't really as big as most people's because, well, not because, there's no explanation. It's not really as big as I know some people have. Besides myself, we have, that was weird. Oh, sorry. Besides myself, we have 8 elders or headmates. I like to call them headmates. What is that sound? I don't know what that sound was, but anyway, so we have 8 headmates in our system as of right now that we know of. I like to say that I know of because of the fact that the very first video I made, I had 6, and between then and now 2 more has surfaced. 2 more, right? Yeah, 2. I can't think right now. So right now we have 8 altogether. I guess I'm just gonna really see how it goes so far with the video, because right now the only reason I'm able to make one is because the little is asleep right now. So I guess it depends on if he wakes up or not. We could do like everyone, and if not, I guess we'll just do a few. we'll see how it goes. So, the first member of our system that we, really noticed first and happens to also be our co-host. And when I say co-host, it means that it is someone that helps host the body with me. And he, comes out the most and takes care of us when I can't. So he's my co-host as well as being the system's caregiver, and his name is Jordan. Hopefully I'll be able to edit in like little pictures of them for you guys to see how we see them. I can't draw. Jen can draw. I can draw. So, and you'll see who Jen is in a second. So, I kind of just use this avatar maker to make how I see them and how they see themselves. That was creepy. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to edit in little pictures of them. But yeah, so off track. I'm so ADHD, I'm sorry. So first and foremost is Jordan. Like I said, Jordan is our caregiver. He is 30 years old. He has darker olive skin. A little bit like me. He has freckles, and he's very I don't know how to say. He's kind of very classy and I don't want to say uptight, but he's very classy and he's very almost regal, and he's very the father figure, but really up there. I don't know. I'm not explaining this well, okay? Don't. So yeah, that's Jordan. Jordan is a huge help because whenever I really can't take care of myself, especially when I've fallen into a really bad depression, a lot of the time he will take over and make sure that we are eating and sleeping and showering and the kids are being taken care of and things like that. So Jordan, everyone's really important to the system, but that's Jordan's job, and he's super, super important and takes care of us all, and he's amazing. Okay, the next in our system is two people, kind of, actually. They're twin sisters. They are not alike in any way. They are completely polar opposites. But my twins are Jen and Becca. Jen and Becca are 15 years old. Like I said, they're completely polar opposites. I'll show you a picture of Jen first and Becca after. Jen is really spunky and, really cheerful and perky and happy-go-lucky. She loves to bake and draw, and she's so artistic, and she's just this little ball of sunshine. And her twin, Becca, is the complete opposite. She is very resentful and hurt and angry, and I think a really big reason that Becca is like that is because she feels like we were not protected when we were younger, and so she holds a lot of resentment towards the people that she feels should have protected us. And I guess in her own way, she's sort of a protector because she feels that if no one else is going to protect us, then she has to. Not always is it an effective way of protecting us, because a lot of the time it involves isolation, and isolating ourselves from everyone is not healthy. But I understand where she's coming from and how she feels like she should protect us. The next on our list is Rosie, or Rosie. She goes by both. She is very out there, very extroverted. She is also a sexual alter, so she actually holds a lot of memory of a lot of the sexual abuse that we have gone through, and has helped us through a lot of uncomfortable and scary situations that we have no memory of. So that's what she's there for. She's very like, she doesn't care about anything really. She just wants to get her way and have fun and party and smoke and drink and do whatever she wants. And she's, like I said, really extroverted. She loves making friends and going out and just being crazy. And a part of me loves that about her, because she's so like, she doesn't care what anyone really thinks. She cares like nothing phases her. She's just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Excuse my French. So that's Rosie. Next on the list is Angel. I love Angel. I love all of them because they're my system and they've protected me through so much. Angel is really, really sweet and shy and such a beautiful soul, honestly. She kind of is the representation of her name. I always kind of remembered her even when I didn't know I had DID, because I don't know, I think I've always kind of like knew she was there. And then, you know, talking to family members, they say that I used to talk to her or talk about her or say that my name was Angel. And I think that's kind of, I think that was like an early hint of like us having DID without knowing. I mean, there was a lot of different hints, and I guess I'll put that in a different video about our story growing up. But that was one thing that really made me like sit and think and go, when like my therapist and I were going through it, because I don't know, it just seemed like something I had been missing for a while. Not like, I don't know, I forgot what I was saying. I feel really dissociated right now talking about everyone. It's not a bad thing. It's making me kind of like foggy. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking really low because you guys probably can't hear me. Sorry. Who was I talking about? I forget. I think I was talking about Angel. Yeah, we were talking about Angel. So, I've always kind of known she was there even before we got our diagnosis. And, I mean, there was a lot of signs before. We just really didn't know what it was. I know for sure I didn't know what DID was until my therapist brought it up. So, you know, looking back and seeing all these signs is really interesting, especially since I kind of knew Angel was there all along. But like I said, she's a sweet, sensitive soul. She loves nature, like meadows and woods and lakes and trees. Things I don't really like, honestly, because I mean, I like those things, but like from afar, like I don't like bugs. So she's the kind of person to cry if like you killed a bug outside or a spider or something, whereas I'm the kind of person to burn the whole building down if I saw a spider. So our last three, which I'm debating to talk about, but I feel like I should be able to. I don't know why. I get still very uncomfortable talking about it. I mean, I know why. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know why. I definitely know why. But it's still kind of unnerving to talk about these things. But yeah, so our last three, last two, first of all, I have two fictive headmates, A fictive altar is from my understanding, is an altar that is based, I guess, off of a fictional character. Something that your consciousness and mind thought you needed, they saw characteristics in that character that it felt like you needed, and due to trauma and whatever else is happening in that person's life, they created an altar based off of that fictional character. I have 2 of them. One's name is Jake and one's name is Harley. And yes, Harley as in Harley Quinn. Yeah, I guess we can get more into those later because those are the 2 that have emerged recently. And I'm not 100% comfortable talking about it just yet because I still haven't wrapped my own head around it, and I don't want to give false information or make assumptions on things that I don't know yet, because of course I like doing my own research and knowing things very well before I speak about them. So I'm not really going to get into that, but my very last altar, last but not least, is my little. Her name is Claire. I think she's only ever really come out once or twice in the last year. She's not out very much just because none of us really feel that it's safe for her to be out, especially since I have children of my own. Of course, there are times where she wants to play with them and, be a 4-year-old, because that's how old she is, she's 4. But not always is that great, and she holds a lot of memories. She's very sweet, but she's also very sad and scared a lot. So I don't know, she's never really come out that much. She has a few times, like I said, once or twice around my my significant other, and he seemed to say that she's just very playful and really just wanted to be a little kid, which is really understandable, but we really don't know that much about her just yet. Just that she holds a lot of painful memories and that she's for myself, it's really interesting kind of seeing like the whole system together, just because I don't know, it's really weird knowing that all these people with their own individual personalities and opinions and thoughts, we all live in like the same body and we all share a body, and it took me a really long time to come to terms with that, because for a while I was just like, well, no, it's my body, I don't give a shit. But that's a really harmful way of thinking, especially when you're a system, because at that point it's not just your body, it's everyone's, and you have to share it and take care of it together. And that took me a while to get over, because I was so like possessive and so in denial of what I was going through. So I think we've kind of come to terms with it, and we're trying to share nicely. I know at some point I'll probably be making like meet the altar videos, but I think it might take a while because I can't really time when people come out. I know some systems with some YouTube channels, they can kind of time it and everyone can make their own videos. I don't know how to do that yet, so I guess whenever someone comes out and wants to make a video, you guys are gonna get a video whenever that happens. So yeah, I hope this was enlightening. I know it wasn't like a lot of, medical terms or anything like that, just meeting all of us together. And hopefully we'll all get to know you guys more soon.